Callum claims that he's got a series of videos that has viewers stumped. So, that's where I come in. My name is Nick, this is You Don't Scare Me, channel where we debunk ghost videos, and that's what we're going to be doing in this video. If you watched yesterday's video, I was vastly more sleep deprived than I am today. Not saying that I'm not sleep deprived, but I'm in that loopy state of sleep deprived where everything is funny. We're going to debunk these ghost videos and hopefully add a touch of humor. Let's get into it.
Reddit user OYeeZer recently shared a creepy photo taken at night inside an abandoned gold dredge.
Photograph. We're already off to a bad start. Photographs are subject to scrutiny because of Photoshop, and if it's not Photoshop, it's AI, and if it's neither of those things, then somebody's taken a random photograph of a low-light condition area, zoomed right into 2 or 3 pixels, and have determined that there's a face there. So I'm not excited to see what we're about to see. It's worth mentioning, I'm watching these videos alongside you. I haven't pre-watched anything. So let's see what we got.
According to the original post, the user didn't notice anything unusual while exploring, but upon reviewing their photos, spotted something deeply disturbing.
Ah yes, the classic 2 dots and a mouth. Horrifying face. Let's see if he brightens up the image for us or if I have to do it.
In the image, taken late at night, you can clearly see a hauntingly distinct face peering out from the shadows on the left-hand side.
There are a lot of words that I would use to describe what we're seeing here, but visually distinct is not one of them. It looks like graffiti, and then 2 bits of high-vis paint or something that's 2 bits of high-vis paint. If we look at the setting of the area, you'll find that it's very clearly industrial in nature, heavily dilapidated, but I want you to acknowledge the size comparisons within the structure. Okay, we see here some large piece of machinery, which we can't really ascertain like the size scale of this one piece of machinery, but what I can determine is that these 2 bollards that are intended to prevent forklifts from crashing into them, or just the size comparison of the supporting structure beams here. In my opinion, this face is about the size of this can of cola, specifically Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. It's fucking tiny. It almost feels as though somebody's taken this large photograph and then just went, I'm going to choose this one spot right off in the corner, and I'm just going to go into Photoshop and go boop, boop. There's really not much to go off.
Melbourne-based artist and Instagram user Palmy Dillon recently gave his followers a fright when he shared some unsettling footage captured during a late-night drive through remote Australia.
Fantastic. Nighttime drive. Low light conditions, low frame rate, low resolution, dash cam, banding, compression. Let's see.
Travelling alone down a gravelly, isolated road in the middle of the night, Palmy suddenly stops his car, noticing something strange up ahead. Clearly visible, illuminated by the headlights, is a mysterious figure standing silently in the middle of the deserted road.
Well, he appears to be wearing rubber boots, just regular black clothing. If I was to make a estimation, or if I was to make a guess, he's facing the person, facing down. You've either got one of 2 options here. One, it's a mannequin that's been placed out there, like a scarecrow of some kind, or it's your friend and you're making a scary video.
Oh, you're a go, mate.
Even stranger, several sharp-eyed viewers pointed out something deeply unsettling upon closer inspection. The mysterious figure appears to have no head.
Seen way too many movies for this. Oh, you're a go, mate.
He's not headless. He's just, his head is just looking down. Like, that's the back of his head. He's just looking down. Although I do see why somebody would say that. However, headless just increases the possibility that this is some sort of mannequin that they've dressed up like a scarecrow. See, there's a base plate underneath the mannequin that usually allows it to stand up straight, but that base plate, cleverly, can be placed on the ground, had some dirt shoveled on top of it to basically hide it, so it's underneath a layer of dirt, and then the spike that comes up and sits through the leg that keeps the mannequin upright is behind the mannequin, so you can't see it. In fact, it's such a clever idea. I'm going to write it down and remember to do it in the future. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot more that we can go off of for that, unless I go to the actual person's page. Did he credit the person? Parmy Dylan. I'll go check it out. There's a general consensus in the comment section that he should have run the person over. There's also a large consensus of people who are talking about specific types of instruments that the Americans love being used against a possible random person just walking on a dirt road. I understand that your feeble mind might be uncomfortable when finding another human being out and about at night. Running them down is murder. Joke or not. I don't know if it's just because I'm a reasonable human being, but I wouldn't be interested in just randomly mowing down something that I don't like. I know that most of the comments are just jokes, but I would say out of the 22,000 comments that apparently are on this, I'm not going to go through every single one, but not every, I mean, every other comment is talking about running it over. Why didn't you run it over? I'd say he's worth about 50 points. Run it over, floor it. This is why I have a bull bar. Just gun it towards them and with the intent to slam the brakes before, if they move out of the way, good on them. If not, that's what you get, bruv. Is everybody insane? I understand it's most likely just a mannequin, but your intent shows some concerning patterns.
In October 2021, Candice Gardner captured some truly disturbing home security footage that's leaving viewers deeply unsettled.
CCTV is my specialty.
According to Gardner, ever since her family attended a Halloween party at an abandoned prison, they've experienced bizarre and terrifying occurrences at home. So much so that they've been forced to leave their house altogether. In this particularly chilling clip captured on a Wise home security camera, Gardner is seen sleeping peacefully on her couch. But watch what happens. Without warning, her leg suddenly lifts and is violently pulled up and over her head by what she insists is an unseen evil force.
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? I don't even know what to say.
The footage is genuinely startling as Gardner wakes up in a panic. While skeptics argue the footage could be staged, Gardner remains adamant that her family has been tormented by an aggressive paranormal entity since that fateful Halloween visit to the old prison.
Oh, well, then it must be true. Because she's adamant. She's super serious about it. She's clearly scared, clearly distressed and upset. I've seen better acting from... What's that guy's name? You're tearing me apart, Lisa. You're lying down on a couch, you're both asleep, and you just lift your leg and start hollering, and that's proof of the paranormal? Next time, get thrown into the fucking ceiling. I want to see you fully lift off the couch and get whipped across the room into the counter. I want to see broken bones and bloody noses.
Actress Fran Drescher, best known as the iconic star of the sitcom The Nanny, has revealed some extraordinary claims that have left her fans bewildered.
Never heard of her, but if she's a washed-up actress, I wouldn't be surprised that she's going to make up some sort of bullshit UAP story so that she gets back in the limelight.
According to Drescher, in her younger years, she and her ex-husband, Peter Mark Jacobson, producer and writer for Happily Divorced, experienced alien abductions separately, long before they even met. In a striking coincidence, both Drescher and Jacobson recall seeing UFOs while driving down the road with their fathers, years before ever crossing paths. Even stranger, both claim to share identical scars on their hands, marks that Drescher firmly believes are the result of alien implants.
Oh, really? Not a Hollywood death cult? Let's see the scars.
While Jacobson remains skeptical, suggesting mundane explanations such as a drill bit or a hot beverage.
A drill bit? Or a hot beverage? Wildly different injuries, my guy.
Drescher insists that's precisely what the aliens programmed them to think.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realize she was insane. I guess what I have to say might be disrespectful to the community of people who have mental disabilities, so I'll reserve judgment.
Could these matching scars and uncanny encounters really point to genuine alien intervention, or is it simply an eerie coincidence?
You're not going to show us the scars?
Or are they just trying to drum up some publicity? Let me know your take on this one in the comments below.
I thought this video was called "This Scary Footage Has Viewers Stumped." Which one? Is it this random fucking anecdote you just slap in the middle of your video? Or is it the photograph that's not footage? Or perhaps it's that dumbass on the couch that pretended like she was being picked up by a ghost?
This next strange piece of footage was sent in by one of our viewers, Ahmed Shah, and it's quickly gaining attention online. Captured somewhere in the Middle East around mid-June 2025, multiple witnesses were stunned when they spotted a mysterious object falling rapidly from the clear sky.
Let's see it. Yeah, something fell from the sky. Now, how is it paranormal?
What makes this sighting particularly strange is that eyewitnesses confirmed there were no planes or aircraft nearby, leaving the object's origin completely unexplained.
They went over to look at what the object was, right?
Initial speculation suggested it might have been an animal inexplicably falling from the sky, but no evidence has surfaced to confirm this theory.
But surely there's a video coming up that's going to show us what the object is up close, right? And then we can determine what it is. It's not that far away. Just fucking walk over there and find out.
Since surfacing online, the footage has sparked widespread speculation, with some viewers even theorising it could be evidence of an alien abduction, possibly an animal or object being returned to Earth.
Well, I mean, it's just over there. It's just over there. Go look. Go look and show us what it is.
As of now, the mysterious footage remains entirely unexplained, leaving everyone wondering just what exactly fell from the sky that day.
You didn't? Why? You put this in your fucking compilation, Callan. It's just some... Okay, so it's been like 4 hours. I want to show you this. This is the object as the object hits the ground. Watch the dust cloud as the dust cloud blows away quickly. Look at the surface of the area at the top of the video. This thing that fell from the sky directly after a massive windstorm that caused a sandstorm. The object was apparently filmed in Syria on that day. It is the top of a water collection system. So there are these massive silos, and then there's this big black plastic top to it that has a catcher on it. So when it rains, water gets put into the silo. So you have a whole silo of rainwater. And the thing that fell from the sky was the top cover of the rainwater collection system. Not the tarp bit. You know what I mean? The silo lid. And it took me 4 hours to find it. Why? Because sometimes little things bother me to the point where I absolutely have to have the answer. And just by the fact that he didn't walk over and show us what it was irritated me enough that I needed to find it. And I did. I used screenshots from the video with Tiny Eye, to backtrack to see if anybody had taken screenshots of it, and I found a few forums, and then I found some news articles about this on the date, about the about a massive windstorm that swept through the area, and then I put all the pieces together and then found this one article where they were talking about a hydroponic or an aquaponic farm thing. Rainwater collection system was severely damaged, and that there was going to be a water shortage in the area, and that led me to figure out that the storm that they were talking about in that video, or in the on the news article on the forum, correlated with the same storm that happened in the same place, because everything lined up. All the dates were the same, and like there's a if you look at everything sequentially, you can see that it's a trail that leads through it. Now I don't have the exact location of where the video was taken, but when looking at the photographs on the website of the water silos that were damaged, one of the other silos still had this black plastic thing, but it was like blown open and hanging down, and it looks remarkably similar. I can't save the images, and they're copyright, so if I put them in the video, then I run the risk of getting a copyright strike, and we're just monetized now, and I'm not willing to risk it. But the video features the top cap of a silo falling from the sky after being blown off in what approximates a tornado sandstorm. Mystery solved.
What is it? It's going for a long time.
Recently, a Canadian couple captured something truly extraordinary on camera, leaving both scientists and viewers utterly perplexed.
What is it? It's going for a long time. It's like a fireball, but not really. It's the wrong color.
During a lightning storm near their home in Alberta, Ed and Melinda Party witnessed a lightning bolt strike the ground less than a kilometre away. But what happened next was even more astonishing. A glowing, brilliant blue ball of light appeared, hovering eerily above the ground.
What is it? It's going for a long time. It's like a fireball, but not really. It's the wrong color.
In the 23-second clip captured by the couple, the mysterious orb can clearly be seen shimmering above the landscape. Melinda even notes in the background how strangely coloured and unusual it is compared to typical lightning phenomena. The Party couple estimates the glowing sphere was around 1 to 2 metres in diameter, hovering silently above the ground for about a minute before disappearing with a distinct popping sound.
Look into my eyes. I spent 2 hours looking through all the information about this video and tracking it back and finding the location that the footage was taken in, and I can tell you that it's not ball lightning. It's not a video of ball lightning, and I can't be 100% certain on what exactly we're looking at here in this video, but I have a damn good opinion on it. Because over in that field over there are power lines. There's power lines. Big, you know those big, they look like people, transformer lines. 2 hours it took me to find this location. I'm not Rain Bolt. I can't do it in 30 seconds. There are transformers over there. I think the lightning struck a transformer and it exploded. And that's what they're seeing. The other theory that I had before was that it was a baseball stadium with a group of spotlights, but that makes no fucking sense. It's a transformer.
A curious video shared by Reddit user Hobo808 is currently trending, and it has viewers scratching their heads in disbelief. The footage begins simply enough, a man tinkering with what looks like a rudimentary homemade fan composed of basic bands and cogs. However, as the clip plays out, something astonishing occurs. The fan starts spinning, getting faster and faster despite there being no visible power source. If authentic, this would mean this person has managed to build a genuine perpetual motion machine, a legendary invention that's baffled scientists and inventors for centuries.
I don't know how to explain this properly in a way that makes sense, but elastic bands, when you stretch them, you give it potential energy, and when you release it, it creates kinetic energy. So what's happening is they have a circle here and then a pin on the side, right? And then the 3 screws or nails have the rubber bands around them. When you spin it, the friction generated and the potential energy and the kinetic energy from the expanding and retracting elastic bands cause the fan to spin longer than it would have if you just actually know you're losing kinetic energy, you're losing rotational energy every time one of the other elastic bands counter stretch to make up for it. The fan is not spinning because of the rubber bands. The fan is spinning because somebody outside of the view of the camera is blowing compressed air on the fan. That's why it's spinning. This is not a perpetual motion device. It's been experimented on hundreds of times. There are videos all over the internet about it, and all of them explain the exact same thing. Once the fan is spun, it spins and then it slows down until it stops. It's not perpetual. Also, it's just a non-standard form of energy. Perpetual motion devices have to be able to operate on their own generated energy, which I suppose maybe this would. See, the problem is that it just doesn't work. Google the fan. I'll leave a link down below, maybe if I remember, which I definitely won't, to a couple of videos about the principle. I'm positive I can find as many as I want, but if you just Google 3 rubber band fan, you'll find the answers you're looking for. But it's not a perpetual motion device. It doesn't work like that. I don't know if you've seen the progression through September while I continuously debunk Slapped Ham's videos as my soul gets devoured bit by bit. But if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check out one of these 2 videos over here. Check out our merch store at ydsmstore.ca. Check out our channel memberships for access to our Discord. We're having a lot of fun in there now that there's a lot more people. So check out our memberships and join up. See you tomorrow. Love you, bye.